So how interesting that we have half of the cards are major arcanas. There may be something going on at night. And this may even be in your dreams where I'm getting something about writing. I don't know if some of you do automatic writing or you're going to be getting your thoughts down on paper. You might be writing your dreams down on paper because you're dreaming of a past loved one. It could even be that you're having dreams. I feel like somebody, and this may be somebody that keeps, like there's a dream that keeps kind of coming back over and over again regarding someone that you love. There may even be, I'm hearing communication from the other side because I feel like they have passed. I feel like this was a while ago. It may have even been like 10 years ago. I feel like somebody's keeping a diary or a journal. Okay, I want to say that. I also want to say that the sign of Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, or Virgo may have some importance to you. It may be in your sign, moon or rising, or in your astrological chart, or possibly in theirs. I feel that some of you are having a difficult time letting go of the past. For somebody, it's just like I feel like there's extremes, where things are going good, where you're really happy, and there may be some kind of anxiety or fear of something happening again, maybe something ending again. In February, I feel like there's going to be a lot of soul searching, lots of introspection, finding your way. I feel like somebody is having really intense dreams, or something is affecting someone's mood. So this could be like, you're married to somebody, or you're in a relationship with somebody, or maybe there's somebody that you meet in February. And I get like, there's something that occurred to them that was a bit traumatic, because I'm getting like post-traumatic stress disorder or some kind of trauma that keeps occurring. And I don't know if this is you or if this is them. But I feel like there's a need to go deeper so you can release what this fear or anxiety is. Okay? Because I think that, look at how beautiful this card is. It's like it's taken a long time to get here. The Ten of Cups. This is not only achieving some, it's like, when I think of the cups, I think of love. I think of emotion. I think of feelings. I think, of attainment, like working hard, something you're passionate about. And we've got the family here. This is, what you've created. You've created your home. Maybe there's somebody that is fearing losing what they have. Because I do feel, though, that when I look at this is such happiness, but look at this. We have such extremes beside it. Like this is inaction. Like somebody is like incapacitated, or they're not there. They're away. Maybe it's because somebody is traveling. This can be indicative of of needing rest. Maybe somebody is in a place where you can't reach them, or, this could also be having something to do with, in the hospital or rehab, but on the whole, I look at it as like inactivity. And then when we look at this side, we have the total opposite extreme of this. This is like total disruption, or, this is like something that comes in like a shock or a bolt of light, just like the bolt of lightning. Like somebody like wakes somebody out of their bed, or, like you're almost like asleep, and it's like you are woken up. And that can be obviously somewhat, a little scary, but it can also be in a positive way. Every card has its positive and negative. So this can be like an aha moment, like a bolt of lightning, or, something just hits you that you realize something about either your marriage, about a relationship you're in, what maybe something that you didn't see before that you now see. Maybe you've been having these dreams, and it's like, maybe this person from the past, because I feel like this has something to do with the past to some respect, or in some aspect. Maybe they return, and it's just like, for positive or negative. Now, this is very, the Hermit is also isolation. But this is very much finding your way, going within, introspection, gaining clarity, seeing something. Feels like, there could be somebody that has passed, and somebody is either communicating with them in their dreams or while they sleep or something like that. Now, yeah, but I feel like there are, I don't know, I'm getting like, with the Hermit here and with this card, it's like somebody's withdrawing. And if somebody's withdrawing, obviously we want to find out why as much as possible. In some aspects, you may, could be that somebody has been fearing something about a relationship, and they gain clarity in February. So this is what I want to do. And also with the Queen of Swords here, this is being very perceptive. This is usually my Gemini card, but it doesn't have to be. But, it's also, like I said, Aquarius, Libra, an air sign. But, she's also a very fair and truthful, or he. They're a quick thinker. They're organized. They want to communicate. They want to see the truth. And so with the moon, and the moon being here, I feel like light is going to be shed on a situation. There's a need for something to either, like knowledge needs to be gained about a situation, so that what's going to help is, I feel like something needs to be shaken up in a positive way, though. So let me go ahead and put out some more cards and just see where this is heading. Okay. We got the Star card here. The Five of Cups. Okay. The Chariot. All right. And I'm going to go one more time. I would not be surprised though if there is somebody that I don't know if this is suffering from depression and they're taking medication to try and help, or if somebody is, this may be drug related or some kind of imbalance that may be affecting someone's mood swings, and that's, or mood or something. And that's why we have such extremes. Because now the Chariot is also in my challenge position. And see the extremes here? It's kind of like where's the balance? It's either, I don't know. I just heard it's either my way or it's the highway. Like there's lack of working together. Now we got 2 4s there. Okay. When I'm looking at this, I kind of feel that for some of you, obviously this is not going to apply to people that are happily married or in a very happy relationship. I feel like this is most likely regarding a situation where somebody has intuitively kind of been picking up on some kind of vibration, like they feel like something's not right in their relationship, and maybe they've not been wanting to see it. And I feel like they're finally going, or you're finally going to be seeing the truth. And I feel like there's movement. There's movement to we either fix this kind of once and for all, or you're moving on. I feel it's more like moving away from something that has not been working. Don't ignore your inner voice, your intuition, because I get that somebody's being pulled in 2 different directions. There's a decision that really needs to be made in terms of love and what path they're going on. Are we going to stay together or are we not? Is the feeling that I'm getting. And I feel that there's a situation that could be, I'm getting the word narcissism. There may be somebody, or self-centered, and you'll know how it applies to your relationship. Where they're kind of more about themselves than about you. And I think that somebody is going to say, I've had enough. Now, there is a possibility, though, that things could, come together, but it takes 2. And also with the Lover's card here, there's a situation I feel that, I hear somebody saying, okay, there actually possibly could be a lover involved, like a third person. And I'm hearing somebody saying, one is one way, one is the other way. And I wish I could just if I could just combine them and make one person, I'd be happy. You will know this is not a surprise to you. That's what I'm being told. You'll know if this message is for you. There's a new beginning here. This is the very beginning. For me, this is the beginning of the major arcana. I know some people see the 1 as the beginning, but this is like, just starting over. This is, I see it as like the birth of something new. I do feel that somebody has a decision in terms of a relationship and it's just them. There's no third person involved or anything like that. It's just you and you reflecting inward. Are you happy in this marriage? Are you happy with this person? Are you happy with yourself? Where is the happiness? And how can we make things, there's like, with the tower, this can also be rebuilding, a rebuilding of a marriage so that you're able to move forward. Something has to change and change very quickly. For others, I feel like there may be a decision where there is the possibility of love, but you're still hanging on to somebody that you've lost, like they've passed. And I feel like this has been, a while, but you're still hanging on. And it's like someone new is coming in February, or they've already tried to come in and you're having a hard time letting go of the one, of somebody that you were with. And you may be having dreams about them or thinking about them a lot. So it's not, you're not allowing this person to come in, or it's a struggle. And then for others of you, I feel like there's a decision in love in February, and it's between two people, and they're like polar opposites. But something is you are going to be released from some type of fear or something that is holding you back, or anxiety. Maybe it's a fear of love. Maybe you've been hurt in the past so much that there's some anxiety when it comes to love, and you're blocking it. You're not allowing it to flow. You want this, but there's still something, with some type of anxiety or fear, possibly from the past. There's still some, in your psyche that you need to repair so that you can allow love to come in and you're not fearing it, if that makes sense. You're not indecisive or going back and forth, kind of hot, cold. And not saying that what you feel is what you feel, but there's something that's most likely that needs repairing in this relationship, or the way you think about love, because of something that has happened in the past. So let's see what comes up here with Doreen Virtue, and just see if we get any clarity. I always say, let's draw a card, but lately some more than one card's been coming out. So we'll just see what happens. Now, if nothing kind of falls out. Okay, I'm being led to take this one too. I was going to say, if nothing falls out, we'll cut the cards in 3. But here we go. Okay, let's look at this one first. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this to me can be representative of, there has been, and maybe that's why this is coming up. And maybe you're a child of divorced parents. Maybe you learned there's fear about commitment or love. Maybe somebody wants to commit to you, or you want to commit and somebody doesn't want to, or there's fear in it. And it's because that the way they saw what love is, they don't believe in marriage. And maybe that's why the Hierophant's in reverse. This is very much non-traditional. So maybe there's some family issues regarding something from the past needs to be healed. And that's why the 4, like I said, represents foundation, structure, the home, family, and it's in the challenge position. There's 2 4s actually. So there may be something that's holding you back in love that you have to see, so that you can call in the love that you want. It's almost like, going back, to when you were a child. So there are maybe some family issues or family that is interfering with your relationship now. And holding on to that anger or, blaming. I mean, as children, obviously, we're all, we don't have control. Things affect us. We're children, we're learning. But as adults, that's when we can take our power back and learn to forgive and, look at it as our parents did the best that they could. It may not have been good at all, but what is holding on to that anger? What's that doing to you, or that fear, or it may be doing nothing but creating anxiety. So there's some healing that I think for some of you this will apply to. Obviously not everybody. And wow, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency may be something to do with the family issues, especially if you're brought up seeing that happening. There are also possibly, and I think I mentioned this, addictions that could be affecting a relationship. And that's why you're getting these extremes, like I was saying, where things are, like they're not there and then they're volatile. These are just total extremes. And this is what you're wanting, balance, just like the beautiful star card. And 3 represents growth. So I really think that this is time for self-reflection. I'm getting reflecting on what it is that you want in regards to love in your life. And, how can you grow from the lessons that you have learned about love or seen growing up? So, and I think when I look at everything put together here, this 4 of, if you can see that, make sure you can see it, the 4 of Pentacles. This is like self-protection mode. This is really shut down. It's time to kind of open and release, face your fears, because when you do, love will come in your way. You will grow from the situation, and it's like you set yourself free. You're free from the fears and from the sadness or depression or things that are holding you back. From where there's been vacancy, or things have been broken, or, where there's leaks or cracks in the foundation of a relationship, or even if it's a relationship with yourself. And with the Fool here, it's like you're starting over. So I think all in all, it's going to be a very fast growing, changing things around for you month.